Hey folks, welcome back to this tutorial on Python. We have gone through the fundamental concepts of Python, like variables, operators, built-in functions, decision-making, and looping. But programming is fun only when you get to code. Here is a simple, beginner-friendly application to get us started on the path to be a Python programmer. Calculator is one of the simplest applications that one can build when they are starting with Python. We can understand concepts like input-output statements, operators, decision-making, looping, and other such fundamentals in a practical way. Let us go through the code and break it down to understand things practically. Here is the entire code for the Calculator app. This app is programmed to perform any number of calculations, each time checking with the user if they want to continue. We achieve this using a while loop. We set the condition for the while loop to true, so that it can run for any number of times, unless broken. Each time, the user is asked if they want to perform a calculation. Only when the user inputs the character y, the inputs are obtained. If the user gives any other input, the application is terminated. Note that the continue_loop variable is converted to lowercase to handle cases where the user inputs an uppercase y. Let us first focus on the highlighted part, which is the skeleton of the calculator. From line number 4 to line number 6, we display prompts to get the operands and operator from the user. From line number 8 to 15, we validate the inputs. From line number 17 to 29, we calculate and display the results. You might ask, what is happening in line number 8? In that line, we validate if the operator given by the user is a valid one. If the operator given by the user is not in the list of 7 operators that we have considered, line number 8 will stop the application by raising an assertion error. You might recall from a previous video that assert is a keyword. All IDEs highlight keywords in a specific color. From line number 9 to 15, the operands are validated. It is worth recalling that the input statement always receives user input in string format. So, it is mandatory to convert the operands into numeric format before we perform mathematical operations on them. We use the try, except block to check the operands. If there are any invalid values, the process ends with a proper error message. We update the valid_operands to false if there are any errors. Here, the valid_operands variable is a Boolean variable. Line numbers 17 to 26 is where the actual calculation happens. Instead of writing multiple if, elif, else statements, we can use a dictionary to map the operator to the operation. It serves the same purpose while making the code visually cleaner. There is one more method where we can use a built-in function called eval to achieve the same result. Eval is a function that takes in an expression in the form of a string and evaluates it. We can format a string with the operands and operators and pass it to eval. In this case, we have expressed the sum of first 6 numbers as a string. Eval function takes it in and calculates the sum as 21. Here is the code snippet that incorporates the eval method at line number 18. Eval can evaluate any syntactically correct expression. Also, you might have noticed something different about line numbers 1 to 5. They are called comments. Line number 1 is a single line comment. Multi-line comments are achieved using triple quotes, as in line number 2 to 5. It can also become a multi-line string when it is assigned to a variable. Comments are a vital part of every code. Even though they don't affect any functionality, they are vital to explain the purpose of each block of code. Every good developer will always have an ample amount of comments in their code. Congratulations! You have successfully built your first application in Python. Practice it on Google Colab or any IDE of your preference. Always remember to give enough comments on your code, and make sure your variable names are as descriptive as possible. Until next time, happy learning!